Hi, Joe again from NH Oil Undercoating. So you made the smart decision to become proactive and have your vehicle protected with NH Oil Undercoating. Now you want to know, is there anything special you need to do to maintain that? Do's and don'ts. We're going to cover that and more in this video. Stay tuned. First off, understand that it is a drip-free product. With that in mind, you have a human being applying this. And if there's a little bit of over coverage in some areas, and frankly, I think, in our shop especially, we'd rather you accuse us of putting too much product on than cheating you out of product that you paid for. You may see minimal dripping. If you want to be safe, park it on the grass for a week or two before. If you notice any overspray on your vehicle, take it off with a Dawn dishwashing liquid. We also use another product here, Castle, and that is a solvent. It is almost similar to a dry cleaning, glorified dry cleaning agent. We use that on interior, exterior. We use it on clothes. It doesn't really harm anything. The other thing you can do is go to a car wash. Don't get the high pressure undercarriage wash. Just have the shell washed, okay? Car washes, that may have been your corrosion control protection program up until this point. So you try to wash it off. Now you got to think differently. Let the oil do its job. Leave it alone. Even though it looks ugly, you've got a barrier protecting you from all the elements. And keep this in mind. Many of these car washes recycle their water. Now you can't convince me that the road brimes, the liquefied sodium, calcium, magnesium chlorides that they're putting down in the road is being completely filtered out of that. And your vehicle wasn't necessarily designed to have water at high pressure shot up into some of those areas that it's going. So I would say avoid that. Get the exterior washed. Maybe at the end of the year you want, go through it and just clean it off. Certainly do it before you bring it back in for an undercoating. It's not going to wash off in 1 or 2 washings with high pressure, but it is not considered normal wear and tear. If you have a Chevy or a GMC that has the factory wax coating on there, our product will not have an adverse reaction to that. However, it's going to soften it up and it's going to bind and almost become one product. So leave it alone. Do not try to, wash it down or get alarmed. Over time, what's going to happen is it's going to firm up, just like the rest of the oil. The oil is going to be very tacky the first few weeks. After a few weeks, it's going to become less glossy and a little bit less tacky. Another thing is, people are under the impression that they need to go drive down a dirt road. Well, that was when people used motor oil, Byron chain oil, hydraulic fluid, whatever oil they could get their hands on. And those oils weren't designed for that application, so they would have dripping for probably 2, 3, 4 months. I know, I've experienced it. I use it myself. And they would drive down a dirt road. That would kind of cake up on there and kind of hold it together. And frankly, it does give you an extra shell of protection, but that's not necessary with our product. One of the things that's very common to find after your vehicle's been undercoated is you're going to experience a little bit of smoke. You're going to smell maybe some funny burning smells, and you're going to see a little bit of smoke coming. Don't be alarmed. What that is overspray that's landed on your exhaust that will burn off and dissipate within a few minutes, 5-10 minutes. I would say we avoid brake areas, but just be safe. Test your brakes and make sure they feel okay. If they feel a little soft, hold your brake there for about 10 or 15 seconds and that'll burn right off. Question that we get asked all the time is, what is my mechanic going to think about working on that vehicle? Well, most mechanics don't have a problem with it. In fact, when we started, I'd say 75% of our customer base were referrals from mechanics. Mechanics like it for a couple of reasons. One, they're helping you extend the life of that vehicle. As a byproduct of doing that, they are extending the service life of that vehicle. But they're also they're not going to run into frozen nuts and bolts, and they're not going to break their knuckles on things that are rusted. When you bring your vehicle in, I don't know if you know it, statistically speaking, most spare tires that are mounted under a full-size spare, they're not accessible. They're corroded on there. It's funny, but the next year when people come back in, they tell me, hey, squeaks have gone away, tires now are accessible, they come down. That's a great byproduct. So mechanics, some may not like it. I don't know why they get in the trade if they're worried about getting grease on their hands. But overall, they should be pretty happy that they're extending the life of that vehicle, because that's part of their job, is to be proactive, not just reactive. If this was the first time undercoating a vehicle and you had extensive rust, don't be alarmed if you see dry spots. In fact, you may want to consult with the dealer and ask him his opinion. It may be prudent to have that vehicle sprayed twice the first year. Not necessarily the body cavities, but you may want to get the frame twice. Look at it this way: if we spray a vehicle that's been rusting for several years now, it's going to be an awful lot like putting paint on raw wood. The first coat almost is going to be absorbed and become the primer. And so your second coat, you're going to build off of that primer, and your second coat is where you're going to get most of your protection. So if you're seeing dry spots, it may not be because the dealer missed. It may be because you have extensive rust, enough to where the first coat was absorbed and became a primer. You are going to notice that our oil not only creeps up the inside of your door panels, your rocker panels, your tailgate, but you're going to see it come out of the bottom of the door, and it's going to creep up the front. Some people come in, I have little old ladies come in and they say, oh, can you wash that off? And they're concerned. And me, I'm excited, because I know if it's doing that on the exterior, it's also creeping up the interior wall, and that's giving you your protection. So expect to see some creeping of the oil. It's going to come out of the cavities, and it's going to come up the front of the vehicle. Wipe it off. It'll come off right during the car wash. All right. Another area that is very difficult, it's a real challenge to keep product in your wheel wells. If you have plastic liners, great. That's the best thing that you can have to protect that wheel well, because that environment is really a sandblasting cabinet. And so our oil, it's not going to hold up more than a month or two in really inclement weather. We have designed something called wheel well guard, okay? Most of our dealers should carry this. What this is a very thick version of our oil that's brushed on, and will substantially extend the life and the protection in that wheel well. So do expect in those areas that are high abrasive areas, wheel wells, the back side of the bumpers directly behind your rear wheels, product's going to come off. What you can do is buy a touch-up can. Most dealers sell them, and you can just inspect it and touch it up as needed. Those cans, though, are designed to be touch-up. It's not a full-strength formula. It can't be, because we have to thin the material out and add propellants to get it out of the can. Question comes up every so often: what if we need to do a repair around the undercoating? Many times the welder is reluctant. He's worried about the flammability. The product is not flammable, and it becomes less combustible over time. It's about a 425 degree flash point. Anything on your vehicle is combustible. At what temperature is the question. So what we'll tell people is clean off the area around the weld, make your weld, and then have it touched up. Okay, buy a can, bring it back to the dealer, and you'll be just fine. Know this: oil is going to attract a degree of, depending on the environment, of dirt and dust. All right. That doesn't bother some people, and some people it does. Mainly, I think, new vehicles. Probably 75% of the new vehicles that come into our shop opt to go with the wax oil treatment. The wax oil is a non-tacky, stays black, one-time application. We'll cover that in another video. But the oil will attract a little bit of dirt and dust, so just expect that. It's fairly safe. It's been dog tested safe. How's that? We actually had a customer call to say his dog liked the smell and went under the undercarriage of his truck and licked a good section. I'm glad to say that the dog was fine. I think he had the runs. But it is a non-hazardous, unregulated, non-toxic product. The base of this product is a food-safe mineral oil. Did I mention that our product has a pleasant smell? In fact, if you come into our shop, we'll give you an air freshener, which matches the smell of the product. It's a pleasant smell. It's not offensive, and it's not too strong. Just a mild, pleasant smell. It is an annual application, so you want to maintain that to give you the level of protection that we think is necessary. It is possible, and consult with your dealer, to have your body cavities skipped. Maybe come in and have the body cavities done the first 2 years, and then do them every other year and just treat the undercarriage. Many dealers will give you that at a discount, and I still am pretty comfortable that that will maintain the level of protection that you need for that vehicle. Many of our dealers, including us, will give you incentives if you come in early. So there's a huge influx during the fall season. Vehicles rust 12 months out of the year, but for whatever reason everybody thinks about it in the fall. So if you can get in early, as I mentioned previously, you'll not only get some warm weather that will help that product migrate and creep deep into the body cavities, but you may get a discount, and you'll certainly avoid crowds. Now, I know that you are applying this product because you want to keep this vehicle. I get it. In the event that you do sell the vehicle, you've had residual value to that vehicle by being proactive, and that means that vehicle's going to be worth more when you sell it. So what we've done is we've developed a website, and it's called rustfreevehiclesforsale.com, and we offer this as a free classified ad website. We have premium ads that you would be entitled to free. All right, so as a customer, keep your records. We'll allow you to put a premium ad up there at no additional charge. That website is www.rustfreevehiclesforsale.com. Of course, if you've had our wax oil treatment, well, that's a little different story. You can go through car washes if you choose. It's not going to affect the undercarriage, the performance of the material. We'll cover that in another video. I think I've covered most everything you need to know about maintenance. Just drive your vehicle knowing that it's protected, and knowing that you've done something to help prolong the life of that vehicle. Thanks again for choosing our product, and stay rust free.